once again, this time my friends for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found, I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Good morning. How's everybody out there at Southern Fried Podcast Land? All you people at Cornbread Nation, you breadheads. We're glad to have y'all here this morning. How's Dave this morning?
I'm doing great. God has been good to me. Give me another day. I've got hot coffee and I have Dubby I'm drinking on. I'm going to get smarter through the show. It's supposed to help you focus. Maybe not smarter. I don't think it helps IQ, but it helps you to think better, stronger.
You better have 2 bottles of Dubby.
Well, I have another can ready to go to put in here, but Dubby, it's good. I got my wife said, "Hey, can I have one of those in the morning?" I said, "Well, sure, they're for anybody." But I brought in a case and got her in the little cooler, and when Kaylee sees those, she'll be getting in my stash, So,
oh yeah, well,
go Dubby.
How does it taste?
Huh?
How does it taste?
It's great. I got 3 different flavors, or 4 different flavors actually. I like it, man. It's supposed to be one can. It's a tall boy can, not the old style tall boy I used to do years ago. But you know what I mean. But it's supposed to be like 2 cups of coffee, no sugar though. So
you went from drinking tall boys that made you less focused to tall boys that made you more focused.
Dang Skippy. But you always thought that you were more in tune on those tall boys, but you weren't.
Mm.
I love that scene in Groundhog Day where he don't care anymore and he's running from the law, and the guys are telling him, "Oh, that would be a bad idea," because he's running down railroad tracks and playing chicken with the law and everything, and they wreck out, and then the officer comes up and he goes, I got this. Officer, we'll have 2 cheeseburgers, a couple of fries, and a milkshake. And those guys are like, no. And they're the ones drunk, but he's the one giving the law a hard time.
I think one of my favorite scenes out of that is where he's got the groundhog up there and the groundhog's driving the truck. That's what Andrew says, no, don't drive angry.
Yeah. Oh, what a great movie. It's hard to watch it though, because it was the end of a friendship for 25 years. That is so hard. That's the only thing I hate about that movie. Is that Reitman and Murray, they had an argument at the end of that movie. Bill Murray did not agree with something near the end or something, and they didn't speak for 25 years. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But when when he got sick with cancer, I think he reached out, and they kind of buried the hatchet. But isn't it silly that people go? Let me think about that. 25 years to let a disagreement simmer like that. That's silly. That's just stupid. And here we are on the eve of Thanksgiving. Be thankful for people, and it's a great time, I think, to reach out. And, well, any time's a good time, but especially right now, reach out, tell somebody, take the high road on something, even if they made you mad. You know what? It ain't worth going. Don't take that stuff to the grave. I just, that's so dumb.
It is. But
we all get sideways sometimes.
Well, I try not to, but I'm big enough. I just get round. And I'm in great shape. You know that, right? I am in great shape. Round is a great shape. There's a lot of stuff out there that's round, including me.
I just want to say this, Rob. It's not the nicest thing to say, but it pops in my head and I have to say it. Mm-hmm. When my mom would go to the store to save money, She got ground round, not ground chuck. It was a lesser cut, you know.
Ground chuck instead of ground round.
Well, no, it was more fat, you know. The ground round.
No, ground round has less fat. Yeah, you get me fired up this morning. Stop it.
Oh man, sorry about that.
Argue with a meat man about cuts of meat. What's leaner than the other one? Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know how it is. You get older, your filters are gone. You just say stuff, you know.
Yeah. What are you thinking? I mean, next thing you know, you're going to try to tell me that sirloin's better than ribeye. So do it.
Well, you know, you say that, but I know people that prefer sirloin to ribeye.
That's because some people are born without taste buds.
My wife used to love to get those little minute steaks, man, as that's what I call them, and she used to love that. Yeah, well, no, I don't know. They're just little small steaks, but I just always called them minute steaks, but they were good. Who can afford it anymore? I mean, you know, if you've got cattle, you've got gold. Meat prices are crazy, even for chicken now.
You don't either have gold. The producer might have gold, but you don't.
Well, you could sell it.
You could, yeah. And then you got to recoup all those feed costs, veterinary costs, everything else.
Well, not if you're a cattle rustler. You get all the profit.
No, if you're a rustler, that's the only way. Anybody doesn't make no money off of it.
Not that you should be that, but
yeah, well, you know, just throw it out there.
Oh,
you're going to start people down a new line of profession this morning.
No, don't do that.
They're going to be like, well, Dave told me to.
No, Dave didn't. I just said if. Oh, man.
Okay.
Good morning, Michael. Happy Thanksgiving early. Balmy 33 says, we got some 20s coming at night.
I'll keep that. We got rain coming in tonight and into tomorrow for our Thanksgiving down here in southwest Georgia. No, very nice. But that'd be all right.
It'll be all right.
Are you cooking anything for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
What are you cooking?
Same old traditional things. We're going to talk about, I think tonight on our live tonight, we're going to talk about what is on the Thanksgiving table. That's going to be one of our discussions. A Southern Thanksgiving table.
Okay.
What does not belong, what belongs. We're going to see if we agree. I got a feeling we're going to disagree a little bit.
Wow.
I just got this, just called a gut feeling.
Okay.
We'll find out tonight.
Right.
7 o'clock live.
Well, hey, I've already had the possum getting fat out there, and, you know, I'll get him dressed up today. We'll get him in the oven.
That's definitely a no-go.
What? I'm going to leave his little furry head attached this year.
Oh, that's disgusting. My God.
We're going to carve the Thanksgiving possum.
Ugh. Man. Date night would be over.
It's times like that when I wish I was a ventriloquist so I can make it talk.
Oh man. Be like they punked out Goober on Andrew Griffith's show with the dog and have the little speaker hidden. Goober thinks he's got a talking dog. You'd have a talking possum.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing.
Oh man.
Well, here's something that I noticed. And remember the day when I was talking about the talk show hosts and the people on the news being accountable for what they say.
Yeah.
This is off of our favorite show, The View. And Sonny Hostin saying Trump never talked about eggs. Well, they're talking about high prices and all this stuff. She going on this rant about Trump never talked about eggs, the cost of eggs. Never talked about it. Well,
Well,
he spoke about the high cost of eggs multiple times during his campaign. He shared an infographic or one of those little charts or whatever to Truth.
yeah.
That was in September. Just showing how grocery staples are more expensive. In addition to that, he showed the milk prices were up, ham was up, all these other things were more and more highs, and specifically pointed out that a case of eggs was up $2 from his administration.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But he never. If someone's going to come out and tell something with no research, no looking, and just throw that out there.
Well, their crowd, they don't fact check. They just cheer. Yeah, they said it. The View said it. It must be true.
Oh
I think you're right though. I think that show's going to end up in a big cat fight. They're getting more and more jumping on each other. It's going to be the Jerry Springer Slamorama. They're going to be pulling hair and wigs and whatever else. I'm telling you, it's going to be beat down city. That's how that show's going to end.
Wigs and teeth are going to fly. It's going to happen.
It's coming.
Before January 20, we're going to have SmackDown on The View.
It'll probably roll into the audience. It'll just be one big fight.
Oh my gosh! You know what would be ideal? Is if while they're rolling down the aisle, just a ball of mad old biddies out there beating the snot out of each other. If they pan up and see Trump up in the balcony going,
he'd probably be pointing like, yeah.
If they on the
MAGA,
other side,
MAGA.
You have Biden on the other side going, "Come on, man!
Come on, man!"
I was talking to you, Oprah. Not Oprah.
They said yesterday they finally have an agreement. One of the agreements, there's like 3 agreements for the transfer. Work with the teams to put things in place, and the Trump team they're doing it a different way. They're not taking any government money. They're funding it all themselves, which means there's no way. It stops some of the government intrusion and stuff. And Biden didn't like it, so they waited like 3 weeks, and they said, "Well, we only got 2 plans: either not do it or do it. And we have to have a transfer, so we did it." I mean, once again, he smokes them. I mean, he went a different road, and they're not taking government money. I love it.
Yes.
From the people, from the great grifters. That's the Biden administration, the great grifters of all time. They take everything, and like the Clintons, and he smokes them again.
So I haven't seen all the rules and the legalities behind it and all the stuff that's supposed to happen. And I don't care who did it, but I will say this: I am very thankful today that we have the opportunity for the war over Israel to end between Israel and Hezbollah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Hezbollah launched a vicious attack, but they said they're committed to it, to getting it done. So, I'm happy for. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs the Middle East in flames, and the people. The people on both sides. Just people trying to live their life. I'm glad that hopefully that this will hold.
Yeah. Because this is something to definitely be thankful for if it holds. And I will be thankful for that.
Well, I do hope it holds, and I hope that they can keep a line on terror activities and start the rebuild of some things, and just move on. It's been a long, but still and not maybe not Hezbollah, but still there's hostages, or the bodies of the hostages we don't know somewhere. And that needs to be a part of any agreement they have with Hamas for sure. You turn those people over. So we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, we need for all this stuff to settle down.
I would say this much: if they've killed the hostages, man, that was. I mean, yeah, it's nice for the people to have peace that want it, but those people weren't hurting anybody. Most of them were at a music festival. I mean,
they were none of them hurting anybody. It's just innocent people having fun. But I will say this: I would say a pretty good bet that everybody that was on video bragging, carrying naked bodies to the street, most of those people are dead. Israel found them. They took them out. Those guys that was in that truck that were carrying that one lady, they're dead. Every single one of them. Yeah. That was made to happen. Like, you're not going to do our people like that. And so there's a count on that. All those that are on video, there's somebody that keeps up with that. a lot of them are not here anymore. They've went on to their reward, whatever that may be. Just a horrible thing,
Oh, yeah, it is a horrible thing. I was sorry. I wasn't laughing about that situation. I was smirking about their reward. They've gone to their reward, or lack thereof.
Yeah, I don't think it's not the reward they think they're going to.
No. So,
and I will say the ones who were released previously have come out in recent days and said, we got to get these people back. They said the hope that you have every day, what keeps you going, because it's a horrible, horrible situation. The hope that you have is that they're trying to get you out. That's the hope. And so they feel bad because they got out. They're glad to be out. No doubt anybody would, but that those people are not. And they're just hoping that will be settled pretty quickly, and get them home. So what a horrible thing. And the fact that people were bragging about that, you have to have a extreme hatred to want to see innocent people. This is not soldier against soldier, You have to have a lot of hatred to celebrate people going over and doing what they did to women and children and men. There's something wrong with you. I don't care who my enemy is. I don't celebrate women and children being abused and killed and tortured and raped and all that. There's something wrong with you. You are evil. There is no honor in your platform or your cause or whatever you want to call it. You're evil. I just say that. I don't care which side it is. If you do that, you're evil. There's no way you can justify that.
The way they justify it is it worked for Hitler. I mean, Hitler went through and he villainized the Jewish people. Now these people here are coming in doing the same thing. They dehumanize them. Well, they're subhumans and da-da-da. No, Michael, that's the first thing I saw you say this morning, other than a good morning. It's a balmy 33 degrees.
Yeah, me too. That's the first thing I've saw.
We're not ignoring you, that's not coming up if you've been talking since then.
Yeah, that's all I've seen. Good morning to everyone who's come in on Instagram and X and Twitch and YouTube, which Michael is on. It's the deep state, man. They've singled you out. Yeah. The swamp, man. The swamp is after you, Michael. It's not us.
Speaking of swamp, what do you think about Harrison campaign paying Al Sharpton to do an interview?
I think they had to pay everybody to do an interview.
I think so, but it's like $500,000 to his nonprofit and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we're seeing you now, Michael. I don't know what happened before, but we're seeing you. We're seeing what you're saying now. So I'm not sure what. I was wondering, you were being very quiet, but a glitch in the system, I guess. But yeah, they they have to pay. That's another one of the most southern sayings, Rob. We didn't get to Monday night, but what is it, somebody having to pay somebody to be seen with you?
Well, in this case, it's more along the lines, you get what you pay for. You pay for Al Sharpton and you lost.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying that's directly why she lost. I mean, she had plenty of other reasons as to why she lost, but you know. Oh,
she's now she's now the tragedy. You know, the going to go down in history as just a if I'm quite something is wrong. I promise you, man, we're seeing them now, but we didn't. It must have just been a glitch.
Well, I think Kamala's going to go down in history as being the participation award presidential candidate. Hey,
It's a tragic comedy, you know.
yay! You participated. You were vice president. Did nothing for 3.5 years, and then lost the presidential election because you wouldn't do what you were supposed to do.
She'll write a book now, be a victim, you know, the great accomplishments and also the victim, and she'll go on the speaking circuit, and you know, all of 5 people will be in the audience watching. You know, I shouldn't say that, but
Oh, how many books is Hillary?
it won't be much more. Do what?
How many books is Hillary written?
All I know of the one, I don't remember if there was more than that.
And all that was whining about losing an election.
It was a bestseller. I think it ended up in a lot of porta potties when they ran out of other things.
The book
I'm
most
sorry.
likely to be found in the bottom of a porta potty.
I saw it in the free bin at some bookstores and stuff, you know.
I think I saw some buzzards making nests up with them.
That book was horrible. I mean, come on, man.
Well, that's it.
Thank you, Joe Biden. I love that. I can't help it.
You're probably doing that.
I do. It's
go out and catch somebody not being safe. You come through and go, "Come on, man!"
it's the one redeeming thing that I'm gonna keep from Joe Biden is that phrase.
Yeah.
Because it kind of goes to the old ESPN thing where they were all doing that. Come on, man. You know, his is the old man version, but you know they have. So it's just stuck in my head. I can't help it. Come on, man. His is just angry. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
He says that when he's mad and he don't know what to say. I mean, that's when that comes out. You know.
Yeah. You know, and I have to throw this out because I really figure I'm really thinking this is true. You know who is sounding more and more like Joe Biden every day that passes? That Sunny Hostin off of The View. She sounds, her tone, inflection, just this timbre, the entire sound of her voice, except for the pitch, sounds like Joe Biden. I keep expecting to hear a "come on, man" come out of her mouth.
You know, Rob, you talk about The View a lot, man. You must watch that show every day.
No, I have watched it exactly one time.
I mean, you bring it up about every show, man. I think we're revealing something here.
I don't watch it. I just get the highlights and stuff like that because some of the stuff they come out with is absolutely insane. I really do believe that Joe Rogan Elon Musk ought to take Joe Rogan's offer and let him replace what's her name, Rachel Maddow. This show here ought to just be yanked or make Whoopi Goldberg contractually obligated to say Donald Trump's name.
I just want to know one thing. What time of day does that show come on?
The only reason why I know this is because I looked it up for the day after the election. It comes on at 11 o'clock.
I knew you knew that. I just knew it.
Know. I told you I was going to watch it the day after the election.
Oh man, I'm glad Earl and Sugar Britches are not here to see this. This is sad. Rob's admission about the View.
My admission, I know what time it comes on, so I could watch it. For the day after the election. Well, get on, mate.
This is the Tommy Boy moment when they're going down the road and they both like the song, but they're acting like they don't. Then they're all singing it and crying and everything. This is Rob's Tommy Boy moment. He secretly watches The View.
Michael, that is not nice, like at all. That is harsh. Can't believe somebody even put that on screen.
Yeah, who did that? It wasn't me.
I don't know. Must be a ghost out there.
Well, for somebody that was real quiet and he said he was saying a lot. He's saying a lot now.
Yeah, and that's not very nice. That's not nice.
Shame, Michael. Yeah. Shame.
Yeah. For crying shame, Michael. That's it. I'm not going to have to find that woman up there in North Carolina that keeps the gun and the knife and the wasp spray under her pillow no more. You find her yourself.
Oh man, that's a keeper right there.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You better be glad. I think Joy Bear, whatever you say her name, I think she keeps a gun, a knife, and a wasp spray under her pillow too. That's not because she's scared. It's probably because she snores so loud she scares herself in the middle of the night and she's trying to fight off whatever's scaring her.
I thought she was going to say it was so that her significant other would actually stay there. It was a threat. Like, don't you dare leave.
Dude. Dude. That's right, Michael. I was doing undercover work, but I wasn't really hiding it.
That's what you say when you're busted.
No, dude, you don't realize the crying, the weeping, the wringing of hands, the gnashing of teeth, the whole thing, dude. It was just, it was impressive. I did enjoy that part. I'll admit it. I watched The View and I liked it. I watched The View and I liked it. Sorry.
Oh, how far? They've been around a long time. I mean,
well, good.
Barbara Wawa, she was there she started it.
And she's like 100.
Is she still alive?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I could find out. Barbara Walters is. Okay. Yeah. No. She died back in 2022 at 93 years old.
I really did. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't either. So
there's been times where people thought that somebody was dead and they would come out and say, I'm very much alive. I'm 93 and still here,
Yeah. No. Her last words were, please don't let Whoopi replace me.
Have you ever heard?
No regrets. I had a great life.
Rob. Have you ever heard? Excuse me. Have you heard of these people? And there's probably many of them, but one of the biggest ones where people said that someone died and it's really not them. Paul McCartney. Have you ever heard that? I didn't know it's as big a thing as it is until fairly recently. I did not realize there's a whole subset of society that believes that the Paul that we have is an imposter and the real Paul died. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Look it up, man. It's big.
Oh,
Of course, they say the same thing about the president. I mean,
yeah.
there's people. It was people photoshopping photos all over the internet trying to.
You know what that defibrillator's for, don't you, Michael?
Easy.
What?
I don't know where you're going with this. I just said easy. Easy.
That is to how to word this.
Yeah, easy.
Going easy. I'm not going where you think I'm going.
I don't think nothing. It just seemed like a good jumping off point to say, put up the stop sign and say, you're fixing to enter the twilight zone.
Well, that is to bring her partner back around after they kiss. Yeah, I could put it that way.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Michael, daggers this morning.
Oh, I'm pushing time.
Michael must be on his third cup of coffee.
He must be. That's all right. How far down in that bottle of Dubby are you? You drinking coffee and Dubby?
I know. I went double this morning.
Ooh.
I've been up for a while. I've been recording. I've been up doing stuff for a while. I got up about 4 o'clock. I'm ready to go.
I couldn't even get my head out of the pillow with a crowbar in 2 hands at 4 o'clock this morning. Oh my goodness.
Well, let's do a shout out real quick.
Okay.
I think I've had this one in here for a few days. Hang on. And it's very well known. I don't think we've ever done this one. But shout out to Hale, Michigan. There is a place there's actually more than one place called Hale. We know there is the Hale, and then there is a Hale, Michigan. Shout out to Hale, Michigan this morning. Salute to you.
Yeah.
So when somebody asks you where you're from, you can say, I'm from Hale.
Yeah. That's the first place. They changed the name after Tim Waltz moved there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't nice.
By the way, our friends at, let me find our slide here, since we're kind of at the time we probably need to do this anyway. Our friends at Three Ravens, and this is the releases they've had, although they're the most popular releases right now, the newest ones, but they've got some new ones that are dropping for Black Friday. So go to Three Ravens Publishing, and there's a couple of titles I know that are dropping at Three Ravens, or maybe more than that, but I know there's a couple of titles, and I am thoroughly enjoying that. It came from the Trailer Park series. Wow, I'm in my 4th story in there. Just great. And since we're there, Rob, don't forget Dubby energy drinks, of which I have, and uses promo code Southern Fried. Their sales are really strong out now, Rob. I mean, they're sold out of stuff a lot when I go in there. They're having to ramp up production. I mean, they're really getting popular, and we're glad to hear that. So use that Southern Fried promo, get 10% off. You help us, help yourself. Very good. And Mammoth Nation, Rob, I did something this week. I said I was going to do it. I became a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. They ran that Black Friday special. It's still out there, half off of lifetime membership, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So, folks, this is a very patriotic, all-American, loves veterans organization. There's a lot of discounts to be made. They're bringing on more and more vendors all the time. So when I make my first order, I'll let you know what it is. But use that QR code and subscribe. You can also become that lifetime member. And you think about it, Rob, even if you were doing $5 a month, $5 a month.
Yeah.
That's for over 12 months, $60. And then, but if you do the lifetime it is normally $250. It's $125. And so, within 2 years, basically, you will have paid for that. So I know times are tough, but if somebody can afford that, that's a heck of a deal, and you're done, lifetime.
And that money goes to support more conservative beliefs and ideals and programs. Yeah. So that makes you more funny. I mean, it's a choice. Where are you going to spend your money? Where are you going to spend your money? Are you going to spend it at Target or some of these big box stores that get out there and they say, okay, we're going to sell you all this stuff. Thank you, for all that. And now we're going to go out here and we're going to push leftist ideals. It's as far left as we can.
Here's the thing, Rob. A lot of know-it-alls. I hate when people you try to put down conservatives and stuff. And President Trump on the first day, it is said, it's a rumor, he's pretty much come out and said it, but the first day, 10% tariff on all Chinese goods, 10%. What they'll do is they'll do a balance. If you listen to financial people, yes, it can inflate prices on when you do tariffs, but it's a balancing act. They're going to do some. They're not going to do radical, but that's to back off some of this stuff. But the whole point is, Rob, we should have been, and one of the big box retailers was saying, listen, all this stuff that is on our shelves, we're trying to find some alternatives on clothes and different things that they said, because a lot of it comes from China. I think this is the whole point. We need to be buying American made, and we've always say that, but people go and they're buying all this Chinese crapola. Let's face it. And yeah, I'm willing to pay a little more for American made. I am, because I don't like the fact that all these medicines and stuff are coming from over there. And I just don't like all of us have all of our eggs in that basket. I'll just say it that way. So it's a balancing act. They're not going to, the people that are anti-Trump, they're trying to say all the prices are going to jack up, he's going to make inflation worse and all that. They've got a handle on this. They did it before. They know how to balance this, and it'll help balance things out. But if, when you can, I know it's hard, but when you can, buy American made. And especially those American, companies that are very patriotic, love this country. That's what MAGA's about, right? Make America great again. We remember if we want it, we've got to ante up. We're going to have to support people like this, Rob. I mean, let's say so. I'm not telling people what to do, but if we're going to say it, we got to do it.
Yeah.
And I said I'm going to do it, and we're affiliated with them. And I love what they do. And if we want to support people like that, let me throw one more out there. We're on a lot of social media streams, but Gab is one of them. It's one of the newer ones we're on, Gab. And they're very faith-based. They do a great job. They sell phones and smartwatches and stuff that are protective for kids that won't let that stuff be out there. They're trying to do things that are very conservative, Christian. But there was something interesting that they said. They came under attack recently, and they have verified. Now, this is what they're saying. They came under attack, and a lot of the bots and stuff that were attacking their stream, Rob, they said came from Israel. That's what they said. I'll produce the receipts on that later, but I just want to throw that out there. They said they come under attack. So there's forces out there trying to attack certain things in our country. I just thought that was interesting that they said that. Yeah. So, we know there's different entities out there that are, that put things under attack, whether it's Elon, he's come under immense attack, and so has X, from those things. Some things, well, it's Russian. It is sometimes. It is many times. Could be China, definitely. But also there are those within Israel that have set up stuff like that too. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Mm-hmm. But we know that Christianity is under attack, has been, will be. We know that conservative values are under attack. We know that American values are under attack, and those should be all three the same. But at least, if you love your country, we need to stand up for it. And I'm standing up for America. And so support Mammoth Nation. I appreciate them.
I do too. Now, Michael, yeah, I bet the Canadian Prime Minister did call Trump yesterday and talk to him. And I'll tell you something else. They're going to be having some calls, more and more calls and meetings. And I guarantee you the president from Mexico, they're going to be meeting with him too. Because I think Trump's serious about this 25% tariff. I think because he's already said it. And Trump hadn't been backing down from squat. And he's already said it. Now they're going to have to either deliver on stemming the flow of illegal immigration and fentanyl into this country or deal with it. And yeah, she's talking about, well, there'll be a tit for tat. And, if you go up, then we'll go up. And if you go up, then we'll go up. We'll just keep matching you. Okay. I don't think he's really worried about that at this point in time. They could go ahead before the first tariff even gets put into place and do something to fix these issues. And they can fix it on their side.
And two things I just want to throw in here real quick. First of all, it has been said they've already turning back these caravans because they know this. They've sent the message. And two is that if we're upset about the collapse of the mom and pop stores in America, it's because of this crap that's came in and buying in bulk. And I'm not going to name names, but we know that's what killed the mom and pops in America. That's why it's so hard to run a business. Is they dominate you. They just dominate the market, and they flood it in with, yes, cheaper prices, not as good a quality too, but that's what killed the small towns, your local hardware stores and all that. It's been really, you'll still find some, but not that many, Rob. A lot of your little towns, the stores are boarded up. Why? Because you go right outside of town, and what's out there? A big box store that has controlled that market with these things that have flooded in. So again, we saw it in the 70s with the socks, the hosiery mills, and all that. It all went overseas. All that, the jeans went overseas. We've killed the jobs here with this stuff. Yeah,
we really have. And we've done it to ourselves.
We have.
Well,
and if we deregulate some and still keep things safe, we can make those medications right here. I just don't like the fact, that's the one that gets me, that all these medications are coming from China. I'm not comfortable with that. Are you, Rob? I mean, I just don't. Well, there's something wrong with that.
Well, if you look at the cheap crap that they keep sending over here for us to buy, and we keep buying it, little plastic thing that just fall apart in your hands, or you look at it hard and it falls to pieces. Do we really want that same mentality applied to our medication? That's close enough. Or maybe this will hold together.
No, and that's why I bought these. That's why that for many reasons, but that's one of the things that I'm gonna throw it up on the screen real quick, and we appreciate your support of our friends and stuff, but. Our good friend Steve with Half Pine Forge, one of the things he makes is those hooks to hang coats and things on. Well, I ordered a couple, from him to support his business, and the stuff you buy in the store is just crap. I mean, for the most part, it's hard to get good quality. It's just, you have to really search around and find something. And this is a guy, he's got this business here in America. He's making it. He had a good price. And I don't have to worry about it breaking. It's not going to break. So, I'm putting it where I'm saying it, and I want to support people like that.
I wonder if he'd make me a bowl, a beaten bowl.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'm sure he would. Folks, we sincerely do hope you have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow, and eat, get full as a tick, as we say, enjoy family. I know that can bring issues, but there's always one in the family, right, that likes to argue and cause problems.
Yes,
but have a great time with your family. And tonight we're going to talk about what's proper in a Southern Thanksgiving table. What's supposed to be on there? What's not supposed to be on there? We're going to talk about that tonight.
And I am going to throw this out there about the White House pardoning turkeys. We eat turkeys in this country. Why are y'all pardoning them? I mean, it's not like the turkey knows what's fixing to happen. It's not like he knows that you're going to be eating him. I mean, come on, man.
That's what Biden's going to do. He's going to come out there. He's going, come on, man. Why are we doing this? We eat these things. I don't know where that. I've looked it up before. That's an old tradition for the president to do. I don't remember where it comes from. I read it. I've forgotten.
Pardoning a turkey.
Yeah, Michael. She said that. I'm not too worried about what the El Presidente says from that country. I'm not. I don't think Trump is either. She's not bringing him down.
No.
The question will be: is your turkey smoked, oven cooked, or deep fried, Rob?
I don't think we're having turkey this year.
No turkey. You've already blown up the Thanksgiving table.
Well, how do you figure?
It's supposed to have turkey on the table, dude. Come on.
Well, let me put it this way. Okay. It's too much like cannibalism here in South Georgia. We are not cannibals.
Come on,
we
man.
Are turkeys, but we're not cannibals. We have to draw the line. So, look, nobody in my family really likes turkey. We prefer ham and bacon.
Oh, the shame of it.
There ain't no way that you
hide your face this morning.
I'm not hiding my face.
Oh, man.
Cried.
You don't got to eat it all year, but you should have it on Thanksgiving. Come on, man.
Look. Somebody
a little 10-pound turkey, that's not gonna hurt your table, man. Come on, man.
We'll take that thing and throw it outside, but turkey's not that good. I mean, somebody will probably bring, they normally do, some type of little deli turkey ham that's been baked or whatever.
Oh, come on, man. Just turn in your Southern card right now.
Oh, bull crap. Dude, we're having ham and bacon. Now, which would you rather have? Old dried up turkey or ham and bacon?
If your turkey's all dried up, you're not doing it right, Rob.
There ain't no way for turkey breast not to be all dried up. I mean, you can do it, but it's just look. We prefer ham and bacon. Can we not have what we want and be thankful for it? It's hard to be thankful when you go sit down to eat something that you don't like.
I got no problem with having ham there, but we have both. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Okay, you can have both. Oh, come on, man. You do yours, we'll do ours. That's right. Some turkey had to give up its life for Dave to eat. I'm just utterly shocked. Turkeys are cuter than pigs.
I've known this man for over 30 years, and I'm just utterly shocked right now. I did not know this.
I can eat turkey. It's just not one of my favorites.
Oh, man. I never want to hear you give me a hard time about grits again. Ever.
Don't eat grits. I didn't say
Ever.
I don't eat turkey. I just said it's not my favorite. I don't particularly like it. And we're going to sit down at the table.
I do think you're a transplant from Florida now. You can't be Georgian, man. There's something wrong there. Something's wrong.
Prove I'm Georgian. You don't even eat boiled peanuts. And you crumble your biscuits. And you go get on me because I don't eat turkey. I'm sorry, I had to swallow coffee on that one.
How did you, Robert, in Instagram, but not Robert, my co-host? I'm ashamed right now of my co-host. No turkey on the Thanksgiving table. Come on, man.
Hey, you don't eat grits. You don't. I mean, you crumple your biscuit. I'm getting choked up here.
You should. You should.
Eat peanuts. You don't eat possum and sweet potatoes. You don't, I mean, come on, man. You can't get on nothing about Bill Monell's pizza. You call Coke soda.
I don't. There's no covering this up, Rob.
What do you call it? Pop?
No, I call it Coke, which is for Coca-Cola, and you said Coke was for everything.
Not in the
Don't
pulpit.
think I haven't forgotten that either.
Don't think I had forgotten the pulpit either. You got witnesses for what you did. And that was vile. That was evil, David. Call it Coke soda. You want to go get a soda? Sorry. I love you, brother. You know, people think me and Dave are getting on each other. I know you did not just ask me. I know you did not. There's me and my dog, and I make turkey. Okay. Michael. Me and David were going hard and heavy there, and I didn't see that. And I'm quite sure David put that up on the screen.
I
We're
did.
gonna go back and revisit this one, Bubba. Ain't nobody here from California. My goodness.
Well, Colt is when he comes in the chat.
Well, that's Colt.
He might be in there tonight.
He's probably from Southern California. You put that on me, Michael. Not very nice.
Oh, Rob, you can't recover from this. This is like the politicians towards the end of a campaign and has a major gaffe, and the numbers just start going down. The rest of this program, your numbers are going down, man. If we see the analytics on this right now, Rob's favorability just went down. Look, Southerners are going, I can't believe it. Rob doesn't like turkey on the table on Thanksgiving.
I don't mind turkey being on. And I told you we'll have some turkey on the table. It just won't be a whole turkey or all that.
Come on, man. That's what all of America just said right now. Come on, man. There's some Yankees out there right now that are saying, I can't believe this Southern guy. He don't have turkey on the table on Thanksgiving.
Whoa. Back up, Kenny Punt here. We grown people. We can eat what we want to eat. This is America. We can have what we want to have.
Sure you can. You can be wrong.
You know?
Yeah, you have the freedom to be wrong.
I mean, you've been celebrating being wrong about the way you eat your biscuits for months now.
Rob.
Yeah, Dave.
The shame of it all.
I'm sure Michael's directing this at you. You have nightmares about turkey.
Oh, man. This is a good idea for another. It came from a trailer park. Bring turkey into it. The killer turkey from hell. Oh.
Maybe walk around on its drumsticks and have all its feathers off and its little flappers and everything. No head. Go.
Michael, I got it, Michael. Robert's going to wake up in the morning. It's going to be like the scene in The Godfather with the horse head, except it's going to be a turkey.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you say about people that are having turduckens for Thanksgiving?
I got no problem with it.
But that's not traditional, Dave.
I didn't say I was going to have it. I just said I got no problem with it.
Okay.
That's more of a...
so basically, all right.
That's a Yankee thing. I mean, but that's their table. I said Southern table. I got no problem with what a Yankee has on their table.
They don't eat any turkey either.
Save the
We have to find the clip from WKRP in Cincinnati.
We definitely need to show that clip. I don't care if we're drunk or not. We need to show that tonight, Rob. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it.
Oh, my gosh. That was amazing.
We have to. We have to.
If there's something falling out of the helicopter, it's coming down fast. It should be a parachute. There's no parachute. Oh my God, it's turkeys.
I honestly thought they could fly.
Yeah, God is my witness. I thought they could fly.
One of the greatest all-time TV
Oh,
scenes in the history of television. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, Michael.
Whoever came up with that is legend. I don't know who wrote that script.
I
They're
don't either.
legend.
I don't either. Oh,
Oh man.
I never. And the looks on the faces of the guys that are in the radio station
Oh yeah.
is just amazing.
Well, they're trying not to die laughing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but it's just and see that's what makes it that shit made that show so work. They were all making fun of everybody around them, and half the time some of the people didn't even know it, and then they
That's
would
what
get
we
all
need to do. We need to do down there in Bainbridge for the whole monkey thing. We need to have signs, go down there and have a rally, free the monkeys.
I thought you were going to say we should have a helicopter come by and throw monkeys out.
No, 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 no.
He'd be like, I thought they could fly. I've seen the Wizard of Oz.
Well, we could give them little parachutes. They could come parachuting in.
Oh,
Dude, if we could wouldn't it be cool if we could have somebody jump like in a monkey suit that come parachutes in and lands, has a banner flying behind them, free the monkeys. I love it.
oh, dude, when he's coming down, he could have some cymbals he could play. Banner behind
Oh
him.
man. Maybe there's Joe a job. Maybe he just came up with Joe a job after he leaves office.
I think to be perfectly honest here, I think Joe does have qualifications for one job still. I really do. I think there's one job out there that he could still fulfill and be probably pretty great at it. A doorstop. Sit there, don't move. Hold that door.
Can you just see in 10 years, if they're both still living, Joe and Donald at the same home? They're sitting on the front porch in the rocking chair. The conversation. Arguing over checkers, Come on, man.
No. They'd be sitting there in a rocking chair, rocking back and forth. The truck look over at him, kind of cut his eyes, Kicked your ass. Come on, man. Why you got to keep talking about that?
All what he would say was, they didn't let me finish the job. No, that would be a great thing for Saturday Night Live to do. It'd be like, you didn't kick Ma, you kicked Kamala, and they both laugh and shake hands.
Yeah.
Joe pulls out his MAGA hat and puts on. That should be a skit right there.
Yes. Oh, I can't believe he ever actually put on that MAGA hat. How did they talk him into that? They probably told him it said something else.
I don't think they have to talk him into anything. I think they just tell him to do it, and he says, okay. Sadly. I mean, come on. And we're fixing to have to go off for this morning, but all the way through the last, especially year of his presidency, he has to have the most incompetent staff ever, except for Kamala's. They let this guy get into so many bad situations. How can you be the staff of the president? You're trying to support him. The whole scene with the Easter bunny, oh, that was a disaster. Yeah. When Obama comes in the room and Joe's back there trying to get be recognized and wave, and everybody's ignoring him. How do you let your guy be done like this? Incredible. And there's tons of stories like that.
Yeah. That sounds like some of the same things I've said to you.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
Well, y'all have a great Wednesday. Get through today. Tomorrow you get a day off, hopefully, and Have a good meal with your family. We'll see y'all back on here tonight. We're going to discuss what should and should not be on the table at Thanksgiving. I've already failed one of those categories.
You dang right you have. And don't think I won't remind you of it. Folks, we really are thankful for your support of and viewing time that you give the Southern Fried Podcast. From the bottom of our hearts, we wish you the best of Thanksgivings. We hope you have peace in your home. Pray for America. Pray for us. And we'll pray for you. We appreciate you.
In case we don't see y'all tonight, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. And God bless you and salute.
Come on, man.
I was middle.
Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show.